counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. With the Coach House Garages pregame show, the showcase starts now.
Welcome into Sides Gymnasium on the campus of Woodlawn High School. Tonight, the showcase, driven by WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. And Ford Square and King City Chrysler rolls into Woodlawn for the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals and the Wayne City Lady Indians here on the showcase on WMIX. A very pleasant Monday evening wherever you may be, listening in on WMIX 94.1 FM and watching us live on WMIXsports.com. I'm Denny Czerwinski. I'll be bringing you play-by-play of tonight's game. Joining me alongside a bit, the voice of Mount Vernon Athletics here on WMIX, Mr. Chris Hugo. This is Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, protect your car or prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Both teams on the floor warming up of a brief JV contest. Wayne City won that one 12-8. Played a couple 10-minute, two halves of 10 minutes, I should say, running clock. Chris, this matchup here, two teams kind of still, at this point in the season, into the third or fourth week of the year, trying to find their way in this 2012-2013 season.
I don't think you can put it any better than those terms right there. Two teams that are still trying to find that identity and what is going to become of them here in 2012-2013. We're not that far away from the holidays. First month of the season, of course, last week of that first month, getting into things really. And for both teams, again, trying to find that identity. You take a look at the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals, Danny. Numbers at times have been an issue in terms of getting that JV off of the ground, so you're losing a little bit of experience gaining there. And, of course, you look at Wayne City, they're battling injuries and health right now, and so they almost didn't have the numbers to put a JV game together tonight. So really for these two teams at the underclass level, it seems to me if it's not one thing, it's another. So we'll see how that impacts them the rest of the year as we go down and when depth becomes an essential necessity. I mean, when we get down to the latter parts of the season as we head towards the postseason, that depth is going to be crucial. And with these teams having trouble getting JV games off the ground, we'll see if that harms them in any way.
Both these teams have very tough games the rest of the way before the holiday break. Woodlawn, of course, will not play a holiday tournament. They'll jump into the Midland Trail Conference tournament after the holiday season. And Wayne City will jump into the Fairfield holiday tournament, of course, the Christmas version, girls-wise, in December. We need to step out first break. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about these teams and Midland Trail Conference in general. You're listening to the showcase here on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage, more than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're worldwide. This is the showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Sides Gymnasium at Woodlawn High School tonight as Woodlawn hosts Wayne City in a showcase on the high school basketball side. You're listening to the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're looking for a garage builder, we'll build a quality garage at a fair price. With a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Both teams warming up on the floor. And first off, for Wayne City, Chris, this is a team that, you know, when we began the season about 3 weeks ago, we saw Wayne City early beat Weber at home. A Wayne City team banged up with injury here tonight, but the possibility of this team still finding their way, and we think have a lot of possibilities as far as this season goes, conference goes, and the postseason as well.
Well, definitely a lot of possibilities indeed. It's going to be up to the, again, we talked about depth earlier, and either of these two teams going to struggle with depth as the season goes along if they can't put together a solid JV schedule.
Well, the JV schedule is an issue, as we mentioned before. tonight due to lack thereof for both teams, regardless on both sides. These two teams have had to play two 10-minute halves running clock. And, Chris, unfortunately for us, as we're starting to see this maybe more at the girls' basketball level than the boys, starting to see more teams having to either shorten JV games or eliminate JV games, and that's a shame in this day and age trying to build programs.
Well, it is, and I mean, you're fighting a battle with more sources of entertainment now. It so happened that once upon a time, you didn't have all these distractions. You certainly didn't have the smartphones. You didn't have the level of video games that we have in this day and age, so kids were usually out playing basketball this time of year, and indoors, especially as the winter came near. You say this time of year, it's not cold outside.
No, it is not.
So, I mean, still plenty of time to play basketball, but kids, there's just so many more sources of entertainment now, and so you're not just battling these other sports that have popped up over the course of the past 20 years or so. You're now battling basically the internet and video games to get kids to come out, and as a result, these two teams, these two programs seem to be some of the couple that are paying a price, but it's not just them. It seems to be all over this great state, and as a result, I mean, really experience is going to be lacking, and that's certainly, I don't want to say it's diminished the product on the floor somewhat, but it certainly hasn't benefited these kids out there.
Well, it hasn't benefited these guys, ladies, guys, gals in particular tonight. You can't get that experience that you need in order to gain experience and play for the varsity level, and some of these gals are having to play double duty, multiple quarters, multiple minutes, multiple games a week. Speaking of multiples, we need to take another break. When we come back, we'll talk about this one and preview our schedule here this week on WMIX, as it is a busy one as usual. You're listening to Woodlawn versus Wayne City in high school girls basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, Flex Steel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining room, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linen, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all parts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
Mortgage rates are still low. Hi, this is Joyce Schrader, mortgage specialist for People's National Bank. With the wide variety of loans People's National Bank has to offer, and with mortgage rates still this low, now is the perfect time to buy a home. Stop by and see me, Joyce Schrader, at 413 South 34th Street to take advantage of low rates before it's too late.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Loans subject to credit approval.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911.
This is 50,000 watts of the award-winning Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX-FM. Mount Vernon, Marion, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
All kinds of ways to find us on the social media, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports, or go to our website, WMIXsports.com. Denny Czerwinski with Chris Hugo alongside. And, Chris, it's a Woodlawn team finding their way here. New coach, first year, 1-7. But, again, a big schedule coming up before Christmas, an opportunity for Woodlawn kind of find their sea legs here as they wind down toward the end of the year.
Funny you mentioned sea legs, given a movie that was on yesterday. But, you know, you take a look at these Woodlawn Lady Cardinals team. We're not that far removed from postseason success. You look at a team last year, they were regional finalists. The year before that, won a regional championship. The year before that, battled for a sectional championship. I mean, success no stranger to this team in Woodlawn. But you have the coaching change in the offseason. You have numbers just kind of starting to come back around, though those are somewhat volatile. So you take a look at these Lady Cardinals, you know that potential for success is there. It's just going to be how bad they want it and how much they're able to develop over the rest of the season. And you take a look at that conference schedule, not going to get any easier over the coming weeks. I think of one that, they'll have to travel all the way to Galatia on the 12th, one that we're slated to do at this juncture. And, it's certainly going to be a tough go, especially up and leading into that Midland Trail Conference tournament the 1st of January.
1st of January coming up. Both teams to their benches. We'll play the cat and mouse game here, and it will be the anthem here. So at this time, we'll send it back to the studio for a break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip. You're listening to Woodlawn versus Wayne City on high school girls basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next round weather. It's going to be a mild night, a shower or thunderstorm after midnight, a low of 53. Tomorrow will have some rain during the morning hours, and then the clouds will start to break in the afternoon. Still mild, high 60. Clearing out and colder tomorrow night, a low 34 to 38. Outlook for Wednesday, mostly sunny and nice, a high 53. Thursday, mild with clouds and sunshine, a high 55. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should
be. In the fast-paced world, wouldn't it be nice to simplify things? At People's National Bank, we have. At People's National Bank, you can have a free checking account with a Visa check card, online banking with bill pay, direct deposit, mobile banking, and receive your statements online. Call me, Nina Reitnauer, at People's National Bank in Mount Vernon today and get the products and services you deserve.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Drive home the savings. Get the auto insurance protection you need at a price you can afford. When you get a car insurance quote, your State Farm agent Scott Owens will help you get all the discounts you deserve and give you 3 different package options to choose from. Or you can customize your coverage so it's the perfect fit. With all this, it's clear why more drivers trust State Farm more than any other auto insurer. Get to a better state. See Scott Owens on 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Showcase on WMIX.
Back to Woodlawn High School Sides Gymnasium at the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage to protect your car or prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Going on right now, Danny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside. Going on right now before the starting lineups, a special ceremony. Don't know, you want to hear of Alexa Capps. Alexa Capps is now the all-time leading scorer here at Woodlawn High School, girls-wise, as she passed her own coach, Trisha Draghi, in an honor in November. So that was a tremendous honor. She's going to be presented with a game ball here by her teammates, and you'll hear a standing ovation for Alexa Capps here. And Alexa Capps still has a lot of games left. She's over 1,500 points. That career scoring mark stood for about 10 years until Alexa Capps came in and broke that record. Both teams at their benches ready for the starting lineup as we get ready to go here. And you'll see Trisha Draghi and Alexa Capps. So passing the torch, could be said, from Trisha Draghi to Alexa Capps. Leading scorer to leading scorer. And Alexa, of course, still has over half a year in her senior year left to go. That leads us into the starting lineups for this one, sponsored by People's National Bank. Stop by People's National Bank and let them remind you what banking with a family-owned bank is all about. Visit a branch near you or log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. And as the lineups are being introduced here to the crowd, I'll turn it over to Chris Hugo for the starting lineups of this one.
First for the visiting Wayne City Lady Indians, coached by Deidre Dag. They will start Kaylee Alvis in the backcourt, as well as Esther Smith. Tori Pasley gets a starting nod tonight for the Indians, wearing number 15, as does number 21, Hunter Clark. Post player tonight for Wayne City will be number 45, Megan Slover. Take a look at your your Woodlawn Lady Cardinals tonight. They will throw out number 11, Kirsty Harlow, number 12, Carly Etheridge, number 15, Cassandra Lukin, number 23, your all-time leading scorer at Woodlawn High School, Alexa Capps, and number 45, Catherine Coleman. Those are your starters tonight for this game between Woodlawn and Wayne City.
Those starters sponsored by People's National Bank. Just how many branches does People's National Bank have? Log on to peoplesnationalbank.com to find a branch near you. Over 100 years old and still growing. People's National Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Woodlawn will be introduced to the crowd tonight. Woodlawn will have a game on Wednesday home against Noble. And then Thursday they'll go to Goreville. They have South Central, Galatia, Oakville, and Carmi left on their schedule before the start of their post-holiday schedule, which will be the Midland Conference Tournament. Wayne City on the other side will have 3 games left after tonight at Oakville, at Edwards County, at SVW. That game at Waltonville the 20th. Definitely a very tough schedule for a Wayne City team that's finding a lot of ways to be on the road. As both teams being introduced, a nice crowd on hand from both sides. Of course, Woodlawn Wayne City usually travels quite nicely here to support their teams, no matter the sport or no matter time of year. Speaking of traveling, WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's who got us here to this ball game tonight. And you are listening on WMIX 94.1 FM. A very interesting game here between these two teams. Tomorrow night, WMIX 94.1 FM and WMIXsports.com will be at Chagnon Gymnasium as the Rams, off their big win at home Friday night against Centralia, will host the Mascoutah Indians. That game, as I mentioned, on those two entities will be on the air right around 7:25 or so for the pregame. And then, of course, the opening tip, Rams and Indians. On Wednesday night, back at Chagnon Gymnasium, Lady Rams and Annies. Mount Vernon Centralia on the girls' side will be Wednesday night at Chagnon Gymnasium. Thursday night, the showcase will travel to SV as Sesser-Valier Waltonville hosts Chester. On Friday night, it's a split battle on the FM. The Rams, I believe, go to Althoff on Friday night, and that'll be on FM, while Woodlawn will play Mater Dei at SIU. That'll be on the AM, of course, both on WMIXsports.com. And on Saturday afternoon, the showcase travels to McLeansboro for Hamilton County and SVW. That will go on Saturday afternoon from Hamilton County. As both teams come to center circle, Woodlawn will play the defensive tip. They're back on defense already. And a tip controlled by Wayne City.
Usually not a good sign.
No, usually when you're having the defensive tip, it's not good. Wayne City will have the basketball. Woodlawn will go in an extended 2-3 zone. With the basketball on the right side is Alvis. Alvis goes to the wing. Tip ball out to the left wing. Now recovered by Pasley. Back out top of the key to Smith. Smith throws right wing to Alvis. Alvis dumps inside to Clark. Spin, turn, jumper, no good. Hits the baseline out of bounds. It'll go to Woodlawn. That's how this game will start. Any scoreboard updates we give you tonight will be sponsored by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there with your scoreboard updates. Woodlawn plays pick and roll with Etheridge to Luking. Luking can't get the shot over the rim. Hits the bottom of the backboard. Hayden gets the rebound, and here bring it up for Wayne City is Esther Smith. Right wing to Alvis. Inside dump to Hunter Clark. Hunter Clark kicks it back out, and he'll throw top of the key to Smith on the ball reversal. One dribble by Smith, top of the key. She'll throw it right wing to Alvis. 3 on the way from Alvis is good. Kaylee Alvis knocks down a 3 as the 3 goggles go up for her. It's 3-0 Wayne City and just underway in the first quarter. Caps to Harlow on the left wing. She's going to work around a screen by Coleman. Coleman shed the screen, didn't get it to her. Open to Etheridge, top of the key. Carly will back up behind the volleyball line. 2 Caps on the right wing around a screen by Luking. Alexa will launch a 3. It's good. 3 goggles go up for Caps. The answer given. We're all tied at 3.
You kind of knew as soon as she got the basketball what her intentions were, Denny. She eyed up the basket from the right arc, and you knew it was going to go in as soon as it left her hand.
1,500 points, plus her intentions are to score. That's for certain. With the basketball on the left baseline with it is Slover. Now back for a 3 from Pasley. It's front iron, no good. Pasley chases down, throws it back in. She gets the rebound, throws it away to Luking. Caps leaves it up for Harlow in the front court. Harlow has it stolen away by Alvis off the foot of Harlow and go out of bounds back to Wayne City. You're not a number, credit score, Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. 6 minutes to go in the first. Tied at 3. Woodlawn pressing 2-2-1. Here comes Esther Smith down the lane. Bounce back Clark. Stolen and tipped out of bounds on a good hustle play by Cassandra Luking.
Great hustle play. Came from the elbow all the way down into the paint. Saw what was going to happen. Had a good angle on it. Had a great read. now disrupts the Wayne City offense.
Inbounds right corner, 2-point shot from there. Pasley's no good. Rebound Luking on that side. Now gets it to Caps. She'll bring it up into the front court. Caps with it. On the right wing to Etheridge.
Hot in here.
I had an itch. That's what happened.
Okay.
That's why it sounded distorted.
Thought you were sweating.
No, I had an itch and it wasn't going to wait. Wayne City on the steal. Kind of like Wayne City's defense. They had to steal it away from Woodlawn. And that's a foul too close for comfort by Harlow. That'll be her first, team's first. So I had a scratch. And I couldn't get in the headphone inside that. I couldn't get my pencil in there yet.
Nobody understands better than this guy right here.
For fearing of tearing up headphone covers, so I thought
I
better try to do
the right thing.
I should have stopped talking,
Smart
but that's
decision.
not happening.
No.
Can't poke holes in headsets. I take care of
Can't miss the action.
No. Albus with the top of the key to Smith to the right line. Baseline right side. Pasley with a nice rainbow shot front iron. Clark on the rebound. Good. Hunter Clark with the putback 5-3. Wayne City on top by 2. Woodlawn comes the other way quickly. Caps into the front court. We'll throw it left side to Harlow. Kirsty holds above her head. A freshman. Played in the varsity game. Pick and roll Coleman. Coleman back roll. Nice move to the basket. Layup no good. Miss. Clark on the rebound. Clark was a handful for Weber Township the time we got to see her. She leaves it for Smith across the timeline. Now leaves it for Alvis. Alvis with it to Smith. Smith with it. Now throws it. There's a free throw line shot extended from Slover. No good. Rebound tipped around. Etheridge to Luking. She gets it to Caps. Caps flies down the floor down the right side. Goes baseline. Pulls it out to Etheridge. Etheridge will back to the top of the key. Will look. Still looking. Gets it to Harlow. Kirsty travel with the basketball. Good call by the official out there. Speaking of traveling, if you can put a logo on it, All Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your school, company, organization. They even do apparel. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches just west of Benton High School or call 435-5555. There it is, 5-3. Wayne City on top by 2. At the free throw line extended. Slover back out top of the key. Esther Smith. 2 on the way. Short. Tips to the floor and roll out of bounds. Off the baseline. December 3rd, Mr. Hugo, it is rather warm here in this side's gym.
Warm indeed. Wayne did everything he could. Turned the big fans on even for about half an hour before this one started. Had to turn them off because they're very windy.
At the basketball, 3. Caps good. 3 goggles go up for Caps, her second of the game. She has 6. It's Alexa Caps 6, Wayne City 5. Up the right side, Esther Smith stepped on the sideline out of bounds. She had a screen from her teammate Albus in the backcourt, got around her, but she was double-teamed and cut off on the sideline, but stepped out of bounds. Timeout, Deidre Dag of Wayne City.
Say that 3 times fast.
Deidre Dag, Deidre Dag.
Not that, with the Wayne City included.
Wayne City included. Timeout. Timeout called by Wayne City and Deidre Dag. 3:58 to go. Right now it is Wayne City down 1 to Alexa Caps. She's the one that's been able to get some offense here, but Wayne City's had better looks. They just haven't fallen yet.
Well, and certainly the Woodlawn's been able to isolate Caps, and that's something that should.
Say that 3 times fast. That's what you get.
Well, I just miss. But Lady Cardinals been able to isolate Dag up top and off of the right arc, and Wayne City's is kind of fallen victim to that. That's something they cannot do, is leave her open whatsoever. Going to have to maintain a presence on her at all times because really, in every sense of the word, thus far she has been Woodlawn's entire offense.
Crossroads Community Hospital pick a player of the game when this one is over. They sponsor that award. Wide hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Woodlawn inside Luking. Block shot, block Clark. Wayne City with the rebound. That's Clark to Pasley over to Smith. She'll come up the middle of the floor on the dribble. Picked up by Caps and Harlow. Throws it right wing to Alvis. Right elbow is Slover. Slover left side to Smith. Now back to Slover. She'll back it out. Harlow was right on top of her. That's Smith. She'll look, stolen away by Harlow. Harlow as a freshman drives 2-on-1. Harlow's going to take it to the rim herself. Layup no good. Caps tried to fight for it out of bounds. And it'll go back to Wayne City.
Had the right idea, just lost control of her dribble, kept her head up.
The right idea with locations in 9 at Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Woodlawn's press starting to get to Wayne City. Harlow with a steal. Her layup all the way. No good. Rebound Caps. Weak side goes up. Shot. No good, but a foul. And Caps will go to the line to try to continue to get all the points for Woodlawn here tonight.
Yeah, you got to do it however you got to do it.
Woodlawn's, that foul, well, I should say that foul will send Caps to the line for Woodlawn. The foul was on Megan Slover, her first team's first. Couple different things going on here. Woodlawn High School in the process of adding some new scoreboards. The old scoreboard to our left as Caps drains the first. She's got all 7 Woodlawn points. Over to our right is a new scoreboard, not ready to go yet until the other scoreboard gets here. should be here by the 14th for the home opener for the boys against Waltonville.
Nice.
A game we'll have here on the showcase. Second free throw rattles in and out, no good. Rebounded to Wayne City. Here comes Smith. They'll bring it across the timeline. Pressure by Woodlawn. Etheridge, pick up for a charge block. Even though I think that's a charge or a blarge. He signaled charge and changed his mind.
And it became a block.
To be honest, it was the right second call.
Yes.
Woodlawn didn't cut the baseline off in time. First foul on Etheridge, second on the team. Wayne City's side out of bounds, Woodlawn side of the gym. Hard to believe in December people are fanning themselves. Right wing, 3. Alvis short. Rebound Luking for Woodlawn. She gets it to Caps. Caps will bring it up the floor for the Lady Cardinals. Dignitaries in the house tonight for the ceremony for Alexa Caps. All kinds of names and people here.
King is here.
King is here.
As is the doctor.
As is the retired doctor, yeah. All kinds of people here. That's stolen away. Etheridge had it on top, had it tipped away from behind. Alvis has it across the timeline. Gets it up front to Pasley. Shot no good in the foul. Pasley go line and shoot 2. That's the third on Woodlawn. And it is on Carly Etheridge. That's 2 on her. And she'll probably have to come out of the game. Alyssa Hefner will come in for her after the first free throw.
I was looking elsewhere and saw different contact.
First free throw up by Pasley is good. She'll get another. Remember the Saturday Sports Show on AM 940 WMIX and WMIXSports.com every Saturday from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. A bevy of guests lined up. Each and every week we'll have our WMIX Sports social media question. That's the Saturday Sports Show, AM 940, 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. Second free throw rims in and out. Luking battled, fought for it, lost it, and it'll go out of bounds to Woodlawn. Hey, speaking of that, did you bring my paper today? Or is it in your office?
It's on one of my desks.
All right, good. As long as that, both those
I was going to give it to you Saturday morning, then we forgot.
Yeah, we forgot. Too much fun on Saturday Sports Show. That's why we forgot. Caps with it on the wing. Dribble, pick and roll, Coleman. Coleman breaks to the rim and scores. Boy, that perfectly done. Oldest play in the book. Cardinals, Lady Cardinals, up 9-6. Smith across the right side, down the right to the right corner. Dribbles back out to the right wing, leaves it for Alvis, who dribbles between the circles. Lob pass left side to Pasley. Inside pass stolen away by Harlow. Harlow dribbles between traffic, has it tipped away. Esther Smith on the steal for Wayne City.
6 apiece.
Turnovers, that is. Good point. Alvis with it, left corner to Pasley. Left elbow to Slover. Now they swing it around back to Pasley from Alvis, back to Alvis. Now at the top of the key, Smith to Alvis. Now in the left corner to Pasley. Now she goes baseline, goes underneath, stolen away, Catherine Goldman. Right place, right time, but she has it stolen away by Pasley. Turnovers everywhere. Wayne City, Clark from 10, shot good.
She's not bad.
Clark can knock it down, one of the better players in the Midland Trail.
Pretty good.
Trisha Draghi, nope. Who wants a timeout? Trisha Draghi or Deirdre Dag?
I thought D called it.
It is a 30-second timeout. White.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Saw both yelling for one.
9-8, Woodlawn up by 1 with 1:24 to go here in the first quarter. Come start a banking relationship. Community First Bank, you won't be disappointed. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Locations Zonda, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. 9-8 early. Turnovers a factor, but both teams playing hard as we go here in the first quarter.
And that's really what matters at this point. You know, you're still trying to find that identity as we talked about in the pregame. Play hard, see who's going to end up with the quality minutes. Of course, you're basically fighting for a role right now when you don't have an established identity.
You're listening to high school girls basketball on WMIX with 1:24 to go in the first quarter. 9-8.
They clearly underestimate you.
I underestimate me and the things I do and on the radio. Welcome in those listening into one of my favorite towns of Pinckneyville, Illinois.
Guilt by association.
That's right. Hefner with it. No problem associated with that town. Stolen away is Wayne City with a basketball. That's Slover. Gets it to Alvis, who brings it up for Wayne City. Gets it left corner, baseline, Pasley. Back out left wing to Alvis. Top of the key, Smith. Under a minute to go. Woodlawn up 9-8. Smith goes to the right wing, now behind the three-point line. Throws between the circles to Alvis. Right corner shot from Pasley, no good. Rebound tip to the floor. Clark tips. Smith tries to save, throws it back in, steps on the sideline, out of bounds. About to knock some beverages down on the front row over there, but a quick save by Ty Coleman, the Woodlawn Cardinals, saved his beverage from
Keep
disaster.
that cap on.
That's right. Woodlawn has the basketball. Wayne City will go man-to-man now. Harlow across the timeline. Will look to go back to her left in the middle of the floor. Now back to her right off the screen from Hefner. Moving screen, no contact. That's why it wasn't called. Hefner there to the timeline with 30 seconds to go. Dribbles to her left, gets it to Caps. Caps with it. Comes around a screen. She wanted Hefner's screen. Caps talking to her. Play broke down. They'll have to start over. Caps and Coleman on that pick and roll again. Left side. Coleman struggles. Travel with the basketball. Lost control and traveled. 20 seconds to go. Wayne City hasn't length of the floor. Woodlawn will go 2-2-1 here. Wayne City inbounds to Smith with 20 seconds. She'll come up the timeline, cross the timeline, rolls around three Lady Cardinals. Down the baseline she goes. Bounce pass across to Pasley. It's lost the ball. Hefner had it. Pasley's all on it, and there's a foul. Pasley lost it, tried to get it back, picked up her first team second with 9.5 seconds to go. Woodlawn will have the basketball.
I have to come up with something here with 9 seconds. Got to draw up a play.
Taps across the timeline. Comes on the right side. Hefner threw her hands out of bounds. It'll go back to Wayne City.
That's 9 apiece. Turnover.
Some tournaments will be there. I cannot miss some tournaments. I go to a lot of them. Side out of bounds, three-quarter court. Slover looks, throws it in to Pasley with 3, with 2 to Clark with 1. Three-pointer's no good. 8 minutes in the book here from Woodlawn. Lady Cardinals 9, Wayne City 8. You're listening to Woodlawn versus Wayne City on High School Girls Basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke earned his medical degree at the University of Illinois in Chicago and has degrees in anatomy and physiology from UC Berkeley. And he brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke is a gifted physician and contributor to orthopedic textbooks. Call 618-242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosise, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Showcase on WMIX.
9-8 after one quarter. The Lady Cardinals of Woodlawn lead the Wayne City Lady Indians, and the Lady Cardinals have the basketball. Caps with it. Man-to-man by Wayne City. She'll throw left wing to Harlow. Harlow recovers out on the left wing, holds it above her head, comes on the dribble. 2 dribbles, picks it up. Has to get it to Hefner between the circles. She's dribbling toward Caps. We'll give it to Caps on the right wing. Caps back to the left side. Now between the circles is Harlow. Harlow throws it left side to Hefner. Hefner with it will come on a dribble. Now leaves it for Caps off her feet. Stolen away. That is by Smith. Jump ball goes to Wayne City. Another turnover on the Lady Cardinals. Wayne City has it down 1. And they will throw it in with man-to-man pressure here by the Lady Cardinals. They'll throw it into the front court to Alvis on the right wing. Throws it back out top of the key to Smith. Smith on the dribble. Between the circles, throws it right side, stolen by Harlow. Foul, Harlow. That'll be 2 on Kirsty, and that'll be the 4th on Woodlawn. That's a tough call there, Chris.
Definitely a tough call to have to make in that position right there. And I mean, but when a game is this chippy, that choppy, that's those types of calls, those judgment calls are bound to happen.
Etheridge will come in for Hefner. Also in the game for Lady Cardinals is Shea Ilberry. Had a nice JV game this evening as Wayne City inbounds the basketball. Alvis will throw it to the free throw line to Pasley. Ball to the floor. Recovered, though, by Wayne City. Smith near the volleyball line. Right side pass, Alvis back to Smith. She'll look and throw left wing to Pasley. Pasley goes baseline. Throws up a shot. Corner of the backboard, no good. Tipped around. Ping-pongs around. All the way out to the right elbow. Alvis throws it underneath. Recovered by Clark. Throws inside to Slover. Shot blocked and a foul. Credit Wayne City. They're getting all the 50-50 balls right now, and that's giving them some extra shots and extra fouls on Woodlawn as well.
Big opportunity for Megan Slover here at the line. Not only try to tie it, but get the lead as well.
Carly Etheridge has picked up her 3rd. That's 5 on Woodlawn fouls. The first free throw by Slover is good. She has 1 point. We're knotted at 9 with 7 to go in the first half. Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else. Locally owned, the decisions made there. Proud supporters of Jefferson County locations in Ida Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Both free throws made by Slover. Wayne City 3 out of 4 from the free throw line tonight. Lead 10-9. Caps will bring it across the timeline on the dribble with the man-to-man defense from the Lady Indians. 1-4 across, high post. They get it to Caps on the cutter. First option. Caps Out to Urbanski. Her three all the way short, out of bounds. That'll go back to Wayne City.
First miss tonight from beyond the arc for the Lady Cardinals, now 2 of 3.
Crossroads Community Hospital sponsors the player of the game. While wait hours and other emergency rooms, Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Wayne City bashed the press again, threw it away. And that token 2-2-1 zone by Woodlawn in this game has really detracted, delayed, and caused Wayne City fits in this first half. Caps will throw it inbounds, side out of bounds in front of the scorer's table. To Harlow. Wayne City still man-to-man across the timeline. She'll dribble to the right side, back to the middle of the floor. With the basketball, counts on. She's going to have to get rid of it. Here, the Dag wanted to shove off and/or a 5-second call. Didn't get either, but planted a seed in the official's mind. Classic coaching tactical move. Caps goes right side. Now throws it top to Urbanski. Urbanski left wing to Harlow. Harlow will hold. Look, goes left baseline. Gets free, now has to throw back. Stall tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Woodlawn on that left corner inbounds. Any scores that come across tonight, the scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens. So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big if you have an accident? Talk to Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. 242-3770 is his number. It's Caps on the inbound. Misses a shot. Wayne City the other way. That's Pasley. Down to the right block, back out right wing to Alvis, to Smith, top of the key. Alvis Smith now over to Alvis. Right corner, shot from 15 is good in the right corner from Tori Pasley. That's her third point of the game. Wayne City inches ahead, 12-9, their biggest lead of the game. Caps across the timeline, between the circles. Throws it left wing to Harlow. Harlow with it, will go around the screen. Now from Ballard, throws it away, stolen away by Alvis. Alvis gets it up to Pasley. She's going to go coast to coast on Woodlawn. Shot no good and a foul. Pasley will go to the line and shoot 2, and while they get ready to set that up, we're at the bottom of the hour. We need to pause for station identification here on the Showcase.
This is 50,000 watts of the award-winning Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
First free throw from Pasley's off the mark. That Woodlawn foul was on Alexa Caps, her first. Coleman and Luking in for the Cardinals. Ballard and Ilberry out for the Lady Cardinals. Second free throw coming here from Pasley. She has 3 points tonight. Missed the second. Rebound, Urbanski. She gets a couple dribble, throws it to Harlow. It goes to the floor. Caps recovers. Sloppy handling, but Woodlawn recovers. Caps up the timeline. Back tap coming. Stolen away from behind. Slover recovers for Wayne City. Original steal goes to Smith. To Slover. To Smith. Caps tips it away from her. Back to Harlow. Harlow dribbling on the left wing. Gets it to Caps. Caps will settle this thing down. Her and Coleman are playing pick and roll here. Let's see if Catherine works. Catherine gets away. No talk on the pick and roll. Shot miss. Rebound to Wayne City. Smith has it for the Lady Cardinals. Or Lady Indians. And there's a foul on Caps, a block. Her second, team's 7th, and that'll send Wayne City to the line for the rest of the first half.
Bad position to be in, not even midway through the second quarter. Now giving Wayne City a chance every time you foul to get some easy points and really put themselves ahead, especially when the pick and roll doesn't seem to be working down low, and especially whenever you seem to be pretty cold from the floor here in the second quarter.
Well, the turnovers have really escalated the amounts on both sides between back taps and steals. It's really mounting into double digits now, I'm sure. First free throw drops down and in. Iron Kind that time.
You mentioned the turnovers. Woodlawn has 12, but officially Wayne City 11.
Well, there you go. More total turnovers than points in the ball game does not make for a clean game, as they say. Second free throw, good. Boy, one thing about it, Esther Smith gets enough arc knee bend on it, and that ball drops in nicely. 14-9 with 4:44 to go in the first half. Wayne City up by 5. Around the screen, that's a block. Ooh. Urbanski set a screen for Harlow coming down the floor, and it just out of bounds, no foul. There you go.
All right.
There was no call. There we go. No foul called. Harlow inbound by the timeline. No, it throws in and stolen away by Alvis. Bodies to the floor. Harlow recovers it. Possession arrow goes to Woodlawn. Caps will trigger the inbound. She'll come off the screen. Nope, she'll throw it to Coleman. That's a dangerous pass, but Urbanski recovers. Comes across the timeline, ball tip. Caps with it, top of the key. Down the lane she goes to Coleman. Left block, shot glass, good. Catherine Coleman scores. She's got 4. It's 14-11, Wayne City up by 3. Smith with it. Alvis throws it right wing to Pasley. Now back to Smith. Smith with it on the right wing. Ball handling is not good here by the guards tonight. You throw it inside to Clark. That's 2. Get it in that close. She can bank it home. 16-11. Nice offense by Wayne City. Up by 5, tipped out of bounds. Speaking of banking, you can tell, Chris, and when Hunter Clark gets it in that close, it's 2 because she has got some skills around the basket.
Well, she knows how to work the basketball. That's just one of many improvements this Wayne City program's undergone the past decade.
Caps with it on the wing. Lots of traffic around her to Harlow, to Urbanski in the corner. Urbanski will dribble out of pressure and carry the basketball. Another turnover for Woodlawn. Back to Wayne City. You're not a number or credit score at Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. 3:52 to go in the first half. Wayne City up by 5, 16-11. Stay tuned for the Rend Lake College halftime show. We'll have scoring and stats from this one. Starting a little early tonight, so we'll see what kind of scores we can track down from the area if anybody's underway. On the right wing with it is Alvis in the lane. Clark, glass shot long, tipped around, bodies everywhere. To the floor. Hafner fights for it down in the corner. Hafner gets it to Luking. Double dribble, got away with one. Now to Caps with 3.5 to go in the first half. Across the timeline. Throws it left wing to Harlow. Harlow on the wing will look. Comes around a Coleman screen. Still dribbling. Now to the top of the key. Still looking for somebody. Counts on. Harlow still dribbling. Picks it up. Out by the Cardinal logo. Now to Hefner between the circles. Gets it to Caps. Caps will come around the screen. And look, gets it left side to Harlow to Caps. Deep left wing. 3 minutes to go first half. Thought about a 3. Couldn't get it off. Smith playing some very good defense on her. To Hefner around a Luking screen. That's a moving screen. Yep. Luking was trying to set a screen and couldn't keep her feet still. That's a problem right now because the officials are going to be looking at that very closely the rest of this game.
Well, and that they will, and that ends up as the 16th turnover on Woodlawn.
Woodlawn's going to press Ilberry in as Luking goes out. Wayne City up. Smith between 2 Lady Cardinals to the volleyball line, front court, tip, jump ball. Nope, foul ball. Actually, foul on the ball. That foul is on Hefner. Her first, team's 9th. And Wayne City will go back to the free throw line. Esther Smith. Wayne City's been able to make some hay there. 4 out of 6 in this quarter from the free throw line as the Lady Indians lead by 5, 16-11. First free throw up, off the mark, long rebound comes to the lane. Shot put back by Slover, no good. Second chance, no good. Hefner on the rebound, dribbles out of traffic, will bring it up, give it to Caps. Caps will bring it up, and Smith trailing. Caps to the rim, layup, shot, short, no good. Rebound Clark. Clark gets it over to Alvis. She'll bring it up, throw it into the front court, left block Slover. Catch, shot, no good. Happen in. Slover had to wait. Yep.
Slover hesitated, let that defense clear, but then almost didn't get a shot off. Good job by Woodlawn to get back, but at the same time, once they got back, Slover can't get a shot off whatsoever.
Out of bounds. Harlow lost it out of bounds, but it was tipped by Alvis, and it'll go back to Woodlawn. Woodlawn scored 9 points in the first quarter, only 2 here in the second. Pick and roll by Coleman early in the quarter. Caps throws it into Coleman in the front court near the timeline. Back tap from behind, Coleman to the floor. That was a foul on Tori Pasley, her second, team's third. Woodlawn side out of bounds on the home side of the floor with 2:14 to go. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven here tonight by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we arrived here at the ball game tonight. Chris Hugo, Danny Czerwinski, Jeff Crow, manning the camera down to our left. Somewhere to our left down here. We know he's in the gym. Coleman across the timeline. Between the circles. Gets it to Caps. Caps top of the key. Shoots a 17-footer with traffic. No good. Short. Ball to the floor as Slover had it. Lost it out of bounds, but it's off a Lady Cardinal to go back to Wayne City with 2:01 to go in the first half.
Danny, one thing the Lady Indians have done well here in the second quarter is really focusing on Alexa Caps. 0 of 3 from the floor here in quarter number 2 after 7 quick and easy points in the first.
And Wayne City finds themselves up 7 with that good defense. Smith throws it left side to Alvis. Up into the front court to an unknown soldier. That's a travel. I don't have a 25 on my roster. Do you? All right, we'll have to find that name out as this first half winds down. Clark will come in for the unknown soldier. We'll find out who that is. Number 25 for Wayne City. Somebody might be able to tell us. Maybe not. Pressure by Wayne City. Caps throws it into Harlow. He'll come up the left side. Harlow will dribble into the front court. To the left wing, picks it up, now gets it to Caps. Caps down the lane, splits defenders, shot short. Caps gets her own board, puts it up, block, rebound Clark. Side advantage, held Clark. Clark gets it over to Smith. She throws it left block, back court, front court, Paisley, good.
That's a good sidestep by Tori Paisley there, Danny. Just went to her left once the defense started to come, was able to get a good look at the basket, got the easy deuce.
It's 20-11, Caps the other way, running shot, layup, rolls in and out, rebound Clark. Woodlawn can't get one to drop right now. Here comes Smith for Wayne City. Throw it to Paisley. Same play. Coleman back. Ball to the floor out of bounds. It'll go to Woodlawn off the tip.
Looked like that one might have rolled off of Coleman's foot out of bounds, so the Lady Cardinals definitely get a break here.
You saw the same thing I did. Caps will inbound. As this game goes fast and furious with a lot of turnovers, a lot up and down. Caps with it. Will look. Gets it into Hefner. Hefner traveled the basketball.
She was looking to clear the defense before she put the ball down. The problem was it took 4 steps to clear the D.
Yep. And it's 20-11. Woodlawn trails by 9 to Wayne City. Wayne City comes in the game with a record of 3-3 overall, 101 in conference. There's an inbounds pass to Clark from 10, left side, no good. Rebound, weak side, Alvis up and in. Wayne City's got a little momentum and got some shots down. They're doubling up the Lady Cardinals with a minute to go, up 22-11. Caps to the right wing on the dribble. To Hefner, top of the key, back to Caps. Wayne City sits right now in third place in the Midland Trail. Caps to the baseline, shot good. That'll stop the bleeding just a little bit. Caps has 9 of 13 for Woodlawn. Lady Cardinals trail Wayne City 22-13, 38 seconds to go. Alvis gives it to Smith. Now bounce pass left block up to Clark, and good. That is textbook fast break basketball by the Lady Indians on how to break a press. Caps gets the inbounds from Harlow with 25 seconds to go. Dribbling between traffic, gets into the front court. Goes around the screen from Hefner, back to the top, now to Harlow. Harlow with it, between the circles, left side to Caps. Caps on the dribble. Splits the double team, now gets it to Ilberry. Ilberry drives down the lane, loses it out of bounds, off of Wayne City. Will stay with Woodlawn. 7 seconds to go in the first half. Woodlawn trails Wayne City 24-13. Stay tuned for the Ridley College halftime show scoring and stats from this one. Maybe some scores as well from around the area. Ballard gets the inbounds from Caps. Shot blocked. Rebounded by Slover with 3. They get it up to Alvis with 1. Half-line shot, no good. That's how this quarter will end. We're at the end of the 16 minutes of the first half. Wayne City 24. Woodlawn 13. We'll step out for a break. Come back with the Ridley College halftime show. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next round weather. It's going to be a mild night, a shower or thunderstorm after midnight, a low of 53. Tomorrow will have some rain during the morning hours, and then the clouds will start to break in the afternoon. Still mild, high 60. Clearing out and colder tomorrow night, a low 34 to 38. Outlook for Wednesday, mostly sunny and nice, a high 53. And Thursday, mild with clouds and sunshine, a high 55. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you can tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you.
Hi, this is Jim Flagg, commercial banker for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank has served local businesses and farmers for over 100 years. With a wide variety of deposit and loan products, we have all your banking needs covered. From opening or expanding a business to purchasing a farm implement for the upcoming season, People's National Bank is here to help. Stop by today and let us show you what a true community bank can do for you.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
Jeep Grand Cherokee, Wrangler, Compass, Patriot. I could go on all day. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Jeep dealer, King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. We are proud to be Southern Illinois' Jeep headquarters with a nice selection of all of your favorite Jeeps. The all-new 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee is a must-see. With premium on-road performance and legendary class-leading vehicle capability, the Grand Cherokee hits the sweet spot. We also have the 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sport which offers the ultimate in capability without compromise and adventure fueled by the power within. Wrangler goes with freedom, just like King City Chrysler is with Jeep. Come see our selection at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or log on to KingCityChryslerCenter.com to view our inventory online. Find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Red Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes both tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Red Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Red Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Red Lake College can save you thousands of dollars on your education. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu to see which of the more than 100 degree certificate programs is right for you. Halftime here at Woodlawn. Wayne City leads Woodlawn 24-13 at the half. Denny Czerwinski, Chris Hugo alongside. Jeff Crow manning the camera. We'll step out for a break and come back with the scoring and stats from this one. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, Flex Steel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all parts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911.
Back out to the WMIX Sports mobile studios on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Halftime at Woodlawn, where the Lady Indians of Wayne City leads Woodlawn 24-13 at the half. Here on the Red Lake College Halftime Show. Red Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu to see which program is right for you. Denny Czerwinski with Chris Hugo alongside. Jeff Crow manning the camera tonight on WMIXsports.com. I'll turn it over to Chris Hugo here for the scoring and stats from the first half of this one.
First, we'll take a look at the team stats, of course. Shooting percentages for Woodlawn and Wayne City from the inside in the first half. Lady Cardinals were just 3 of 16 for 18.75%. They're 2 of 3 from the outside for 67%. Makes them 5 of 19 from the floor for 26%. Looking at the Lady Indians, they were 8 of 22 from the inside for 36%, 1 of 4 from out for 25%. From the floor, they were 9 of 26 for 34.6%. Free throw shooting in favor of Wayne City, 3 of 7 for 42.5%, just 1 of 2 for the Lady Cardinals for 50%. Rebounding edge belongs to Wayne City, 18-12. The Lady Indians had 11 defensive boards. Lady Cardinals unofficially just had 3 on the offensive glass. Turnover disadvantage belongs to Woodlawn, 17-14. Looking at your individual scores, Lady Cardinals have 2. They're led by Alexa Katz with 9. That's a game-high 9. And 4 from Catherine Coleman for their 13 points, while the Lady Indians put 5 in the column, led by 8 from Hunter Clark, 5 from Kaylee Alvis, 4 from Megan Slover, also 5 from Tori Pasley, my apologies, and 2 from Esther Smith to give us our halftime score of Wayne City 24, Woodlawn 13.
It's a case, Chris, of turnovers. Wayne City figured out a way to get something going offensively, figured out a way to break that press. Once they did, that became easy pickings for them on the back side of it.
Oh, and that was huge. And once they're able to get past the timeline and work that ball around, just zigging and zagging all the way across from the point down low, you name it, they were able to get it done. But that ball movement is something that we haven't always seen out of the Wayne City Lady Indians. But since they picked that up, found a way to break Woodlawn's press here tonight, they've been able to work it in down low. Hunter Clark has really taken advantage. Another girl that's taken advantage, at least since the second quarter, has been Megan Slover. She got an easy bucket down low, then got herself to the line to shoot two. So you take a look at the Lady Cardinals, however, flip that coin, and you look at their struggles in the second quarter, and that has really come from really guarding Alexa Cabb much, much closer than they did in the first quarter. 7 easy points in that first quarter. She went ice cold pretty well, but for under her standards, just 1 of 7 from the floor in the second quarter, and just really dialing her down on defense has what has been allowed them to pull ahead here and be up 11 at the break.
Woodlawn up 11, trailing by 11, 24-13. You've been listening to the Rend Lake College Halftime Show. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands. We're going to step out for our final break of the half. Come back, second half action from Woodlawn. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Digg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big if you have an accident? Talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. He can help make sure you have the coverage you need while saving money in the process. Get to a better state. See State Farm agent Scott Owens at 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon and begin a saving-full relationship. Or call 242-3770. That's 242-3770.
Daily schedule, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Showcase on WMIX.
JV score here tonight. Wayne City beat Woodlawn 12-8, and that score and any other scores we get are sponsored by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex, and Scott Owens makes it simple with friendly advice when you need it, helping you choose the right level of protection and get all the discounts you should. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. Danny Czerwinski, Chris Hugo alongside Jeff Curl on the camera. And Chris, this is the case of Woodlawn. They got to cut down on their turnovers and get some better shots to get back into this one. And if you're Wayne City, you want to keep pressuring, obviously, to keep this lead ahead.
Well, they've committed, Woodlawn, of course, has committed a lot to the pick and roll, and it's been broken on them more often than not. Probably try to be a little bit more patient here in the second half, but you can't be too patient down 11 as you try to mount that comeback. But all in all, you're going to try and find something that works. Caps worked early. Wayne City dialed in on her. Now, of course, they're going to have to find some sort of an alternate solution if they're going to create some offense. And you're going to maybe try to find a way to incorporate Harlow, and I know she's the ball handler, but you're going to have to find something different, find some sort of wrinkle that Wayne City can't defend.
Speaking of a wrinkle, there's all kinds of ways in social media that we're out there in that realm. You can like us at facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We put all kinds of different things on there daily. Also, we are on Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We tweet all kinds of things, whether it's in-game updates or otherwise, throughout the day and night. We're also on the World Wide Web, WMIXsports.com. All kinds of ways to get information on there. You got highlights, scores, schedules of what games we're going to do, archive games, all kinds of things there at WMIXsports.com. Here, this game's back underway. Not quite archived yet as Alvis has it in the corner for a long three. Front iron, no good. Rebounded, though, by Slover and Lane. Has it taken away. Jump ball. It'll go to Woodlawn. After the half, the arrow switches. Here we go. And for the Lady Cardinals, it'll be Harlow, Caps, Luking, Etheridge, and Coleman. For Wayne City, the starters, Alvis, Smith, Pasley, Clark, and Slover. Caps throws a right wing to Coleman, holds above her head. Still looking, count on screen. Etheridge, shot in the back. Yep, that's going the other way. Etheridge ran up and ran a double-handed into the back. That'll be her fourth foul on the screen. A little too strong on that screen there. That'll be her fourth. She's out there with 4 fouls. It was an obvious call, and Wayne City will have the basketball coming the other way. With it to the left side is Pasley, left corner to Alvis. Inside pass goes to Clark. Double team, no matter. Shot good.
She has 10.
She won't be denied in there. Catch and shoot. Didn't put it on below her waist. Excellent form from the post player. Wayne City doubled up Woodlawn. 26-13. Caps to Coleman on the right wing. Coleman with it. Has it on the dribble. Right wing back to Caps. Caps on the dribble around the screen. Now goes pick and roll with Etheridge. Etheridge to the baseline. Shot block, tipped out, back to Caps. Now with it. Caps goes baseline, right block, passes underneath. Lukien, glass good. Nice give and go as Lukien gets her first 2 points of the game. It's 26-15. Wayne City by 11. They have the basketball. To the top of the key. Right elbow pass to Slover. Right wing three from Alvis on the way is good. It is a 2 though. Tiptoe on the line. And Woodlawn has it down by 13, 28-15, 6.5 to go in the third quarter. Caps across the timeline. On the dribble, goes right side to Coleman. Holds above her head against this man-to-man defense by the Lady Indians. Coleman with it, looks, holds, now gets it to Harlow. To the right side, right baseline. Here she goes, shot and a foul. Pasley picks up her third team's first, and they'll send Kirsty Harlow to the line to shoot 2. All Stars and Stitches. If you need T-shirts, hoodies, Letterman's jackets, or any type of apparel for your school, organization, or business, see Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555. Harlow makes the first free throw. Her first points of the game. It's 28-16 Wayne City over Woodlawn with 6:20 to go in the third. Harlow will get another. Shot short, rims out, rebound to Slover, and she'll get it to Smith. Esther Smith's been a pretty good little point guard tonight for Wayne City. Picks up her dribble now, throw it left wing to Pasley. She'll dribble to the between the circles near the timeline. Now back to Smith on the left wing against the Woodlawn zone. Back to Pasley. To Slover at the right elbow. Back to Pasley, top of the key. Left wing tip stolen by Caps. Alexa comes running the other way. Dribbles, layup, good. Caps has 11. Woodlawn back to within 10, 28-18. Smith across the timeline. Throws it right side to Pasley, right corner to Alvis. Alvis holds, lob pass Clark. Catches, turns, shoot, blocked by Etheridge. Rebound Caps, and we'll go the other way. Foul on Wayne City. That is on Slover. That'll be her second, team second. You're not a number of credit score with Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. Woodlawn going against this man-to-man. Backdoor cut, Caps to Harlow. Layup missed. Had the right thing called. A little eye-to-eye contact. Couldn't get it to drop. Pasley on a rebound up the left side. Throws it back across the lane. Clark catches. Shot good. Wow. Pretty nice body control there and athleticism shown by Clark to stop, catch, and grab and shoot.
She's a real deal in the post for Wayne City and just done a great job tonight, 12 points.
Coleman has it to Caps. Thought about a deep three. Now goes free throw line. 15-footer, rattles in and out. Rebound to Pasley at the free throw line. She'll bring it up for Lady Indians up the right side. Down the lane she goes. Left-hand layup. Right side is good. Wayne City's found their niche here, and they're running away with it. Up by 14. Hefner's going to check into the ball game for Woodlawn. She'll come in for Kirsty Harlow. Hefner's going to throw it in. Caps is going to have to bring the ball up now for Woodlawn. Hefner got to get it to her. Can't get it to her. Still does and now does. Caps has it for Woodlawn. Up the right side she comes, guarded by Smith. Man-to-man for Wayne City. She goes to the free throw line. Down the lane she goes. Around 5 defenders and scores. Wow. That was like running around chairs. 32-20. Woodlawn back to within 12 with 4.5 to go in the first half. Wayne City with it. Goes inside Slover. Baseline down to the right block. Shot glass good. Slover and Clark are a pretty nice little tandem in there at the 4 and 5 spot for Wayne City. Tough to handle in there between those two. Caps across the timeline. 1-4 across at the high post. Coleman had it tipped away by Clark. Clark will bring it up the floor. She goes left block, shot foul. Hefner will pick up her second. That's the second on Woodlawn in the half. And that will send Clark to the line as that foul was on Hefner. Hunter Clark to the line to shoot 2. She has 4 in the quarter, 12 in the game. She's in the running for the Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. Crossroads Community Hospital says why wait hours in other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. They've sponsored the Player of the Game when this one is over, and Hunter Clark making a bid for that with another free throw.
Oh, yeah.
35-20, and probably one of the premier post players in 1A, at least in Southern Illinois.
I'll give you that. I'll buy it.
Especially in the Midland Trail.
I'll definitely buy that.
Yeah. Her second free throw up, in. Nope, rattles in and out. She's got one thing you can't teach, two things, height and good hands. Once you have those two things figured out, you can work on the rest. Caps to the right wing. Gives it off to Etheridge. Thought about the three. Can't do much. Has to come back to the middle of the floor. Now has to get it. Back to Caps. Backdoor cut. Alexis. Shot from 17. Good. Caps, if Woodlawn's going to get back into this, she's going to have to will the Lady Cardinals back in, trailing by 13, 35-22. Smith throws it left wing to Pasley. Inside pass Clark. Turn left block. Shot. No good. Tip. Ilberry has it for the Lady Cardinals. Gets it to Hefner. Hefner has it. Lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with Woodlawn. Woodlawn will have it length of the floor to go. Don't forget the Saturday Sports Show on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. on every Saturday. She stepped across the line, got away with it. Hefner threw it in, can't cover it. Clark steals it at the timeline. Clark gets it to Smith for Wayne City on the left wing. She'll come to the middle of the floor. Throws it right wing to Alvis, and that's a foul on Hefner.
That'll be her third.
Woodlawn right now becoming increasingly frustrated on the defensive end, not being able to do things.
That's easy to see why. Wayne City's offense been able to run its course tonight. It seems like whatever they've been wanting to do over the past, I'm going to go as far as 13 minutes of play, they've been able to do pretty well at whatever they've wanted.
The right side, three ball coming from Alvis. Good.
They leave Alvis wide open, one of their better shooters from long range, and she's going to make you pay every time.
Yep, that's three goggles went up for her. Woodlawn throws it in, bodies everywhere. Stolen away by Wayne City and a layup by Alvis.
5-point swing.
And Woodlawn continuing to play, down 18. Caps across the timeline. Dribbles to the right side, down the lane, forces contact, draws the foul. It's on the floor. So it'll be out of bounds to Woodlawn as that foul is on Pasley. That's her fourth. Team's third. Harlow in, Urbanski out. Caps to trigger the inbounds. With 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, Caps will trigger. Box set, Woodlawn. Screen across, they get it to Ballard. Shot blocked by Clark. Rebound to Pasley, and Carly Etheridge is just fouled out. That's her fifth with no points. Luking in, Etheridge out. Luking will check in, so now it'll be Luking, Harlow, Caps, Ballard, Ilberry for the Lady Cardinals. For Woodlawn, or Wayne City, Slover Smith, Pasley, Alvis, and Clark. And this group of Lady Indians have a nice roll going here in this third quarter. Alvis in the right corner, left wing to Pasley. Back to Alvis. Three ball again. They dared her and she missed this time. Caps gets the weak side rebound in the corner. Up the right-hand side she goes. Crosses back to the lane. Around traffic. Glass rattles in and good. Caps has 8 in the quarter, 17 in the game. It's 40-24 Wayne City. 2.5 to go. Up the right corner. That's Alvis with it. Alvis has it. Skip past left side, and they're going to come back over to Alvis by the time you get around. Clark, double, triple team. Back out to Alvis. Shot from 15. Good. Wow, Alvis has 9 in the quarter. And we got a timeout, Wayne City, a full timeout. Since it is a full timeout, we're near the top of the hour. Let's pause for station identification. You're listening to the Showcase.
Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. This is 50,000 watts of the Showcase on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Scoreboard update. Of course, Wayne City JV won tonight here 12-8. In the first quarter at Hamilton County, Lady Foxes lead the Rangerettes a bit 9-8. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors and talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service, discounts. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there.
That's not a battle of friends of the Saturday Sports Show. I don't know what
it is. My gosh. We got Andy Sloan from Benton against Clint Weinmiller of Hamilton County. Of course, we'll see Clint Weinmiller Saturday afternoon. They take on the SV Lady Devils here on the Showcase. That's a much anticipated game.
Does he know that?
Yes, I've already informed him multiple times. Looking forward to our arrival in Hamilton County. Woodlawn, after the Wayne City timeout, has the ball, full court to go. 42-24. Woodlawn down by 18. Wayne City's played man-to-man. They've given Lady Cardinals fits. Woodlawn's offense has been stagnant, minus Alexa Caps.
Good-looking Wayne City team.
Wayne City at 500, finding their way. Of course, they're playing tonight without Haley Spicer out with an injury. Caps to the right wing, running 15-footer, long off the mark, tipped around, ball to the floor. There is Tori Pasley, foul Ballard. Tori Pasley, Chris, one of those players, got 7 points, but she does a lot of little intangible things that won't show up in a box score that helps this team win.
No, but there's something that when you're an opposing coach watching film that you despise. You to see that player doesn't get a lot of points, but does everything else you need her to.
Wayne City broke the press. Al Smith to Pasley across to Hunter Clark for a basket. Clark has 7 in the quarter, 15 in the game, and it's 44-24. Woodlawn down 20.
Well, it's been a guessing game right now. You throw the press at them, they're able to break it and work it inside. You don't throw the press at them, you sit back in half court, and they're able to drain a shot from the outside or mid-range. So really it's just a defensive guessing game.
Caps down the lane, kicks it off to Ilberry. Left block glass, no good. Rebound tip, Slover. Clark has it for Wayne City. She's getting close to a double-double. Smith will get it up in the front court as Elvis release, kicks it over Pasley, layup good. Boy, that was a nice play by Wayne City. And you can hear their fans down below us and to our right showing their approval. Lady Indians by 22.
Well, and how many times going to the Conrad Allen or maybe some other game have we seen that walked in on a Wayne City practice? See them working on these things. Good to see them coming to fruition.
Caps, the bank is open to 3 as she gets the 3 goggles from the official. 11 points in the quarter, 20 in the game for Caps. She has 20 of 27 for Woodlawn. Across the timeline, left side pass goes to Pasley. Her shot up, long off the mark. Rebound Slover, shot blocked, tipped around, ball out of bounds. It'll go to Woodlawn with 1:01 to go in the quarter. Speaking of the bank being open, we can tell you with locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Welcome back to personal banking. Cross with the basketball is Caps across from us as she crosses the volleyball line in the backcourt and will eventually cross the timeline between the circles. She'll go left side to Harlow. Harlow with it, goes baseline, kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with Woodlawn with 46 seconds to go. Woodlawn up 46-20, trails 46-27. We're at Chagnon Gym tomorrow night on the FM and WMIXsports.com as Mount Vernon hosts Mascoutah in a non-conference game. A nice addition to the schedule. Inbounds Coleman, good for Woodlawn.
She has 6.
Breakdown defensively for Wayne City, 46-29. Here comes Wayne City. Here they go again. Alvis, Pasley, Clark. Oh, Clark missed it. Gets her own rebound blocked from behind by Caps. Caps will pick up her 3rd, and that'll send Clark to the line to shoot 2.
Caps decided to make her earn it, coming from behind, trying to swat it away. Good job by Clark. Got to the back door quickly, was able to get to the pass. Just got a step ahead of the defense, and a great opportunity now for Hunter Clark to get 2 more.
Well, a lot of ball from behind, but as it was,
and be that
Clark
as it may,
will go to the line. Shot, free throw, good. Boy, Hunter Clark is a handful. 8 points in the quarter, 16 in the game, 47-29. Lady Indians by 18 with 32 seconds to go. The next showcase broadcast will be on Thursday night at Sesser-Valier.
Oh, yeah.
The Lady Devils will host Chester on Thursday night.
We're busy dudes.
A lot of the Sesser people have informed me today. They're happy we're coming by for that game and on Saturday as well. Coleman on the rebound. With it, gets it to Hales. She'll bring it across the timeline. Casey Hales into the game now. Gets it to Caps with 23 seconds to go. Caps around the lane. Kicks it off Harlow. Layup, shot, block, foul. That's on Slover, her 3rd. And that'll send the freshman, Kirsty Harlow, to the line to shoot 2. Harlow with as much varsity time as she's getting. She'll be freshman only in name by the end of the year.
Well, definitely over the coming years as you look to try to replace Alexa Caps. Irreplaceable, of course.
Right.
Definitely something you're going to look upon to build this program.
Harlow makes the first. She's got 2 in the quarter, 2 in the game. Speaking of driving around, we're being driven all year round here to games by the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. 2nd free throw missed. Rebound Slover gets it over to Alvis. Down court it goes up to Pasley. Right block between her legs, out of bounds. It'll go to Wayne City. They said the ball touched the end line before Wayne City touched it again.
It did. That's a very good pickup.
11 seconds to go. Wayne City will trigger straight up the line. They're going to inbound to Clark at the right elbow. She moves in, 10-footer, rattles in and out. Caps on the rebound. Foul, Wayne City. Much to the chagrin of the faithful here to our right. Slover picks up her 4th. That's her 5th on the team. And Slover will go out, and that'll bring in number 33, Vanessa Shum, into the game.
You want to talk words I can't get enough of? Chagrin.
Chagrin. Much
Love
to the
that word.
chagrin, yes. Full length of the court for Woodlawn to go with 7 seconds. Woodlawn, Harlow gets it into Caps. Caps smart, lets it roll a little bit. Now into the front court. Down the lane she goes around Clark. Back past Coleman. Stolen away again by Tori Pasley. Pasley up, but that will horn means the time has run out. 3 quarters in the book here from Woodlawn. It's Wayne City 47, Woodlawn 30 on high school girls basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, Flex Steel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all parts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
3/4 in the book here from Woodlawn. Lady Indians of Wayne City lead Woodlawn 47-30. And Lady Indians have the basketball. That ball tipped out of bounds. While they corral that basketball, will tell you can start a banking relationship with Community First Bank where you won't be disappointed. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking locations in Ina Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon. Wayne City inbounds the basketball. Shot was missed. Shum got the rebound but stepped on the inline out of bounds, and it'll belong back to Woodlawn, who trailed by 17. That ball was stolen away. Smith ran out of real estate, and it'll go back to Woodlawn as Woodlawn continues to struggle here with the press. Denny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside. Jeff Curl manning the camera to our left. Caps across the timeline. So you watch us here on WMIXsports.com or listen to us on WMIX 94.1 FM. Caps with it, left wing to Harlow. Harlow holds above her head. She'll look, hold. Now goes, splits double team. Now goes left corner, back to Caps. Top of the key, dribbling to the right side. Down she goes around the screen, around Clark. Layup, no good short. Clark on the rebound. Clark gets it out through the hands, though, of Smith. Recovered by Hales. Now back to Caps. 3 for Caps on the way. No good, off the mark. Rebound Hales up and no good. Rims in and out. Shum on the rebound for the Lady Indians. She gets it to Smith. Woodlawn had 3 good looks. Couldn't get one to drop. Smith will bring it across the timeline with her team up 17 with 7 to go. Smith tip pass left side to Pasley. Back to Smith. Right wing to Alvis. Inside pass goes to Clark. Turnaround jumper no good. Ball tipped out underneath the basket. Tipped in by Pasley to Clark. Clark goes to the floor. That's a foul on Woodlawn. That's their 7th. It's 1-1. That foul on number 25, Alyssa Hefner. That'll be her 4th. It's a 1-1. Clark will go to line on this end. Crossroads Community Hospital will pick a player of the game when this one is over. They sponsor that award. Wide wait hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Coleman and Hefner out. Luking and Ballard in for the Lady Cardinals. Clark at the line, vying for that Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game, and this game's over. Her first free throw coming here. Everybody quiets in the gymnasium. Shot short, tipped around. Ball to the floor. Hales has it for the Lady Cardinals. Gets it to Caps. Across the timeline. The senior, the leading scorer here at Woodlawn, launches a 3, top of the key. Bank off the back of the iron. Rebound to the floor. Pasley had it, lost it. Recovered in by Hales. Thrown into Clark for Wayne City to Smith. In front of the pack. Caps back tap, so out of bounds, and it'll stay with Wayne City on this end of the floor. Wayne City will have the basketball. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven here tonight by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Woodlawn will defend the inbounds. Box set for Wayne City. With the basketball into Clark from Pasley. Long shot. Ballard rebound for Woodlawn. Gets it to Caps. Caps with it up the right side into the front court for the Lady Cardinals. Goes baseline. Spins it back out to Hales. Back to Caps right corner. Caps with it. Shot up and long off the mark. Can't get one to drop. Rebound Shum for Wayne City. Lady Indians have the basketball. Smith will bring it up court. She'll throw a right wing to Alvis. Alvis with it. Throws it left wing to Pasley. Pasley has it. Now throws it right side to Alvis. Alvis back out to Smith. Steps in back to Alvis. Inside to Clark. Double team. Shot glass. No good. Long off the mark. Rebound weak side to Harlow. Harlow will come the other way with it. On the right wing. Back to Caps. Caps thought about the 3. Now the free throw line extended. Shot off the front of the iron. Rebound Luking. Double team, back to Caps in the left corner. Tipped out of bounds. That's a foul on Smith. Esther Smith picks up her first foul, and she has played extremely hard in this game.
She has. I'll tell you what, one of those that we were talking about intangibles earlier has quite a few herself.
Been great defensively tonight and really pestering Alexa Caps in the man-to-man defense. It's not a box and one. Caps has it around Smith. Layup short. Rebound Shum to the floor. Clark retrieves for Wayne City. She'll bring it up, says, I can handle the basketball. Up the right side she goes. Down the lane to the right block. Pinned in. Shot blocked. Rebound to Alvis. Her shot from 3-2 is good. Alvis had a toe on the line for 16 points at 49-30. This Wayne City outfit's looking pretty good here tonight.
Clark tried to go 1-on-4 that time, was able to tip the rebound back, and the rest is history.
Caps throws it off the fingertips off of Harlow and Looking out of bounds. 5 minutes to go in the game. Woodlawn trails by 19. You're not a number, a credit score, Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs and through the good and the bad. Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you with 5 minutes to go in the game. Wayne City up by 19, 49-30. There's a double team at half court as Pasley dribbled into a double team. The turnover will go back to Woodlawn. Wayne City looked to getting over the 500 mark, both in overall and in the conference. Overall, they'd go with a 4-3. In the conference, they'd go to 2-1. Caps has it, stolen away by Smith. Caps double takes it back on a jump ball. The turnover will go to Wayne City, though. 4:50 to go. Wayne City to trigger underneath their own basket with 4:50 to go in the game. Alvis throws it into Clark, left elbow, left corner Pasley. Top of the key pass to Smith. The Urger Dag wanting them to run some clock. Smith with it, right wing to Alvis. Back to Smith. The zone by Woodlawn right now. They get it in the Shum. 15-footer up, no good off the mark. Tipped around. Hefner has it for the Lady Cardinals. Gets it to Caps. Caps will bring it into the front court. Across the screen by Hales. That's a moving screen. Hales was trying to set a screen and was moving and pushing the whole time. That was an easy call. Yep, that was the call. Little drama in that. Hales was pushing on the screen, moving her feet. That was the correct call. And that was the fall. Wayne City will have the basketball. They throw it into Smith. Hales is on her. Around the screen, off the ball. Hales with it. Hales between the circles, right wing to Alvis. Back to Hales. Smith back to Alvis. Hales is coming out guarding very intensely to Smith. Right wing, right corner pass to Pasley. Back out to Alvis. Wayne City content with a 19-point lead to run some clock here with 4 minutes to go in the game. Right corner with it is Pasley. Tries to get into Clark. Does over Harlow. Height advantage. Shot blocked by Harlow. Got a hand in it before she could get her shot over her head. Looking to Caps. Caps lost it out of bounds off of Wayne City, and it'll go to Woodlawn.
Could have gone either way down there.
Not so certain it should have went back to Wayne City.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Call it like it is. We can do that up here.
I have friends in both places.
Yeah, exactly. Full court pressure by Wayne City. Luking threw it in. Now gets it back on the tip. That play was weird as they're trying their darndest to get to Caps. Caps will bring it across the timeline. I don't know what that was. Caps down the lane, dishes Harlow. Shot block, foul, Shum.
I know what it wasn't.
And that'll send Harlow to the line to shoot two. Yeah, that was something down here. I don't quite know what it was down here, though. Remember, lots of ways to get us on social media. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Like us on that. We post all kinds of content daily. Then you also can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We tweet different things throughout the day, whether we're doing a game, in-game stuff, or tweets throughout the sports world. Harlow misses both. Rebound to Shum for Wayne City. Don't forget WMIXsports.com. Great way of all kinds of content there. As that foul in the backcourt on Hales, her second. Wayne City will go shoot some more free throws. WMIXsports.com has what? Schedule, archives,
let's see, it has our
scoreboard.
broadcast schedule, video highlights, video and audio archives, a scoreboard every night.
Every night. And now into the line will be Alvis. First trip there all game, missed the free throw. Long rebound, Harlow has it, lost it, tipped to the floor. Bodies everywhere. Clark, Caps on the floor. Jump ball. It'll go to Woodlawn. As a scrappy game here, both teams getting at it no matter what. Harlow's going to trigger the inbounds in front of Woodlawn, Wayne City's bench, but not before. The Elder Dag calls a timeout. Probably a much-needed timeout. Kind of settle some people down here as they go.
settle them down, get right back, everybody back on the same page. 3:29 to go here in the fourth quarter, a 19-point lead for Wayne City. You certainly don't want to basically lose control of your game plan at this point. Try to kill some clock offensively. Try to keep Woodlawn at will. Try to keep Caps from scoring. And as long as they continue to do those things effectively, like they've done for the past few quarters, they got away from that a little bit in the third quarter, but if they can continue to do that effectively, obviously they're going to maintain control of this one.
End of the first quarter at Hamilton County. The Lady Foxes lead the Rangerettes of Benton 9-8. It's the only score we have in the area right now, as this one got started a little earlier. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex. State Farm agent Scott Owens makes it simple and friendly with advice when you need it, helping you choose the right level of protection and get all the discounts you should. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. The state of affairs here tonight in Woodlawn with 3:29 to go in the game. Woodlawn trails Wayne City 49-30. Just as I give that scoreboard update, our reporter from Hamilton County tells us at the half, Benton leads Hamilton County 18-15 on the road. Benton playing that game tonight without Morgan Korn, which makes it even more impressive, as our on-site reporter tells us. He's about due for a pay raise. Caps across the timeline. Down the lane she goes. Layup, shot short. That'll go to Hunter Clark. She gets it to Smith. Wayne City looking to run again. Smith up to Alvis. Over to Pasley. She went up for the shot, lost control of it. But
I don't know if she had landed yet by the time she got it off. Might have been a little early on that travel.
Might have been a jump in the whistle.
Anticipation call.
Yeah, anticipation, as they say. Hefner across the timeline for Woodlawn. 3 minutes to go. She goes down the lane. Kicks it back out to Hales. Her shot from 15 off the glass, no good. Goes to the floor, right corner. Bodies down. Smith has it. Gets it to Pasley for Wayne City. She dribbles up the front court on the wing. Didn't see it because she turned her back to the basket. Gets it to Shum. 15-footer up. No good. Rebound, weak side corner. Alvis in the right corner. Back out right wing to Smith with 2:45 to go. Smith dribbles between the circles. Wayne City looking to run some more clock. Alvis with it. Deirdre Dagg said, run some time, ladies. You're up by 19. Get a win. Right side Smith. She'll come down the lane. Running one-hander up, and no good there. Called a walk before it could drop. Saturday Sports Show on AM 940, WMIX, as well as WMIXsports.com. Every Saturday, 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. Lots of guests, lots of sports talk from high school sports, as well as our weekly WMIX social media question of the week. You never know what we're going to ask. Caps has it on the inbounds to the middle of the floor to the free throw line. Left winger Mancy back to Caps. Goes baseline around a looking screen. Baseline shot glass. Rolls in and out. Tipped out to the free throw line to Alvis on the rebound. She will slow it down and dribble it across with the left hand with 2:10 to go in the game. Woodlawn down 19. She'll come to the right side. Pocket picked by Caps. Stops, recovered. Good play by Alvis. They throw a right wing to Clark. Clark goes baseline. Shot glass, no good. Rebound weak side. Pasley up and in. Wayne City up 21, 51-30 with 1:52 to go. Deirdre Dagg putting another sub in. She's probably going to sub some more players in as this one goes along. By a layup up and in by Caps. What a shot. She's got 22 in the game. 51-32. Smith will bring it across the timeline. Deirdre Dagg wants a timeout to get some subs in, and you'll hear an ovation. Will be the only line change you see this year with the way hockey's going. Starters out for Wayne City except for Tori Pasley. She will stay in and man the point. Shum already in the game. Caitlin Smith in, as well as America Dagg and Hannah Gregory, number 25. Jeff Crow found out that name at halftime for us. Appreciate his groundwork, getting down there and finding that out.
Yeah, she wasn't in there long earlier, and I thought you were nuts because I never saw her in the first place.
Thought nuts? Yeah, okay, I got you. With the basketball, I appreciate you thought I was nuts. A lot of people say I am. Between the circles is Dagg. Throws it left wing to Smith.
Benefit of the doubt.
Yes. Over to Dagg on the left wing. Picks up her dribble, now gets it on the floor. Ball tip. Smith down, jump ball coming. Wayne City basketball with 1:04 left to go. Stay tuned to Sesser Auto Body postgame show coming up. Scoring and stats from this one. We'll try to update some scores from around the area as well on that Sesser Auto Body postgame show. Inside left corner, Dagg. Shot no good. Hits the floor. Caps on the rebound. Alexa on the drive. She's going to go coast to coast. One-on-one. Layup left glass. No good. Rattles in and out. Rebound to Shum. Gets it out to Pasley. Here she comes up the left side. Running the other way. 3-on-2. Pasley left block. Goes to go in the corner and retrieve it. Brings it out with 44 seconds to go. Harlow on the foul. Harlow picks up her third. She was looking to get a steal and will shoot some more free throws. Actually, it'll be a 2-shot foul now as Woodlawn is in the bonus. Pasley will go line and shoot 2. She has 11. One of 3 Lady Indians in double figures tonight in this game. Rams and Indians tomorrow night. Boys basketball from Chagnon, Mascoutah, and Mount Vernon. WMIX 94.1 FM, as well as watch it live at WMIXsports.com. Pre-game about 7:25. First free throw missed. Second free throw, good. Pasley has 12, 52-32. Harlow has it. She'll bring it up into the front court on the dribble. Gets to Caps with 30 seconds to go. Caps with it at the free throw line. Now back out to Urbanski near the volleyball line to Caps with 25 seconds. Caps down the lane, bounce pass Luking, shot blocked by Hannah Gregory, and that will send on the foul Cassandra Luking to the line to shoot 2. 22 seconds left in the game. Wayne City up 52-32. Lady Indians will go to 4-3 overall and 2-1 in the Midland Trail. Woodlawn will drop to 1-8 overall and 0-2 in the Midland Trail Conference. Shot no good. She'll get one more, she being Luking. Wednesday night, Lady Rams at home against the Annies. Is that on this side or the other side?
This side.
This side, FM. Lady Rams and Annies Wednesday night. Luking makes 1 out of 2. Couldn't remember. I've seen too many schedules in the last week. Trying to get November out of my head into December. Wayne City has it, up by 19 with 15 seconds. Will they try to score? Dag down the lane, off her foot, recovers, throws it back in. Layup up to Pasley is in. Wayne City still attacking with their subs. Can't tell them not to play as they get it up to Hefner. She gets it back and loses at the timeline, and that will end the ball game. Final score tonight here from Woodlawn. Wayne City 54, Woodlawn 33. We'll step out for a break and come back with the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next round weather. It's going to be a mild night, a shower or thunderstorm after midnight, a low of 53. Tomorrow has some rain during the morning hours, and then the clouds will start to break in the afternoon. Still mild, high 60. Clearing out and colder tomorrow night, a low 34 to 38. Downward for Wednesday, mostly sunny and nice, a high 53. And Thursday, mild with clouds and sunshine, a high 55. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
PNB to Go mobile banking from People's National Bank is here. Sign up for PNB to Go mobile banking and get instant access to your account information with your mobile device. You can check your account balances, transfer funds, pay bills, review recent transactions, and much more. The best part of PNB to Go mobile banking is free. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC. Wireless carrier fees may apply.
Don't just dream about a better job. Go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Red Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Red Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
What do you look for in a full-size pickup? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Here are some hard facts to think about. The 2013 F-150 can tow a heavier trailer and haul more cargo than any of its competitors. The F-150 has fully boxed frame that's the foundation of all its great capability. And it's engineered and tested to withstand more punishment than you could ever subject it to. The F-150 is built Ford tough to come through with the capability you expect in this full-size pickup from Ford, day in and day out. Right now, you can save $5,500 on a 2013 F-150 Crew Cab 4x4 when you finance through Ford Motor Credit. Come see one of our sales representatives about an F-Series or any vehicle, new or pre-owned, at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or visit us online at fordsquare.com.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body can get your vehicle on the road faster. Next time you have a collision, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Here at Woodlawn tonight, Wayne City wins in high school girls basketball, 54-33 over Woodlawn. Denny Czerwinski with Chris Hugo alongside Jeff Crow manning the camera. We're figuring up scores and stats. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we can do this? Or
yeah,
take
I'm
a
done.
break? What would you like to do?
You can do whatever you want.
All right, let's take a break and come back. We'll give those scoring and stats here from Woodlawn. You're listening to the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, Flex Steel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all parts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Beth Conradi to their medical staff. Dr. Conradi specializes in comprehensive pain management using a multidisciplinary team approach by working with other specialists for optimal diagnosis and treatment of pain. Dr. Conradi will treat most conditions of the spine, including management of cancer pain. Dr. Beth Conradi, helping to make life better day after day at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois in Mount Vernon. Call 618-242-3778.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX at WMIXSports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. For more scores and insights, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body reminds you that sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They can get you on the road quicker and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Denny Czerwinski, Chris Hugo alongside. Jeff Crow manning the camera, and I'll turn it over to the aforementioned Chris Hugo for the scoring and stats of this one.
Yeah, sure. First, taking a look at your team shooting stats. In the second half, Lady Cardinals were 7 of 27. They were 10 of 43 from the inside for the game for 23.3%. They shot 50% from the outside as they were 3 of 6, 12 of 49 from the floor. Lady Cardinals shot just 24.4%. Here on Monday night. Taking a look at the Wayne City shooting statistics, 20 of 51 from the inside for 39.2%. Just 2 of 6 from the outside for 33.3%. They were 21 of 57 from the floor for 36.8%. Looking at your free throw shooting, Wayne City was 6 of 15. That'll look right. 40% range. At 4 of 10 were the Lady Cardinals for 40%. Looking at your rebounding edge, it belonged to Wayne City. They out-rebounded Woodlawn 42-27. Wayne City had 30 defensive boards, 22 for the Lady Cardinals. Your turnover disadvantage also belonged with the Lady Cardinals, 27-21. Individual scores, the Lady Cardinals had 4 in the book. They were led by Alexa Capps, game-high 22. They got 6 from Catherine Coleman, 3 from Cassandra Luking, and 2 points from Kirsty Harlow to give them a total of 33. Wayne City had 5 in the book. They were led by 16 apiece from Kaylee Alvis and Hunter Clark, 14 from Tori Pasley, 6 from Megan Slover, and 2 from Esther Smith. That's our final score. The Wayne City Lady Indians win this one. by a final 54-33.
54-33. Wayne City wins to improve to 4-3 on the season. We'll step out for a break and come back, and we'll pick our Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. You're listening to the showcase on WMIX.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then
Next
Community
time I'll
First Bank
remember to write
is for
that
you.
down as I
I'm
share that
Steve
with the
Down,
people at
agribusiness lending officer
WMIXsports.com.
at Community First Bank.
Whoops.
With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Member FDIC, equal housing.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. This is 50,000 watts of the award-winning Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX-FM. Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
Sesser Auto Body reminds you to drive safe on the way home from the night's game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body to get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Final score tonight, Wayne City 54, Woodlawn 33. Now it's that part of the show where we have to pick the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Mr. Hugo, your thoughts?
Tough choice, but not a tough choice. I mean, you have Tori Pasley who had 14 off the bench, but pretty well did everything else. Hunter Clark, in the meantime, probably had a double-double tonight if I were to keep track of individual rebounders. Kaylee Alvis had 16 points, so yeah, it's tough. Tough choice, but the Lady Indians got a big win here tonight over the Lady Cardinals, and Alexa Capps, I know, had 22 points in a losing effort tonight, but in my heart of hearts, just the intangibles that she provided, the consistency over the course of the game, I've really got to go with Tori Pasley. I know she wasn't your leading scorer, but we talked on and off about her intangibles all night long. And, you know, Kaylee Alvis was consistent as well. She had a hot hand in the third quarter. But if you take a look all throughout the book, a sluggish start from Pasley maybe, but she ended up with 14 and was just consistent most of the game.
So we're going to go with Tori Pasley as your Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Why wait hours in other emergency rooms? Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Chris, final thoughts on the game tonight and maybe the upcoming schedule here on WMIX?
I thought it was a game that started out chippy, was chippy at times and choppy if you want to go that route in the second and third quarters, but Wayne City ultimately used that third quarter to really pull away. And as a result, they come away with a big win here tonight. They're over 500 in both the conference and overall. Can't beat that.
Wayne City wins tonight, 54-33. With that said, for our WMIX sports team, Chris Hugo, Jeff Crow, Jesse Clark, I'm Denny Czerwinski, signing off tonight. Final score, Wayne City 54, Woodlawn 33. Thanks for listening and good night, everybody.